So greetings and welcome to my backyard. My name is Peter Updike and this is the Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman YouTube channel, and I'm continuing my study, my personal study, how to become a better bow hunter, and I'm going to share it with you. I've got some few pointers here that I have gotten from others that might help you, so I'm going to pass them on to you. First, I'd like to thank everyone that participated in sending a notice to Tallahassee that we are not happy about the development of our state parks, our state wildlife parks. Hands off. They heard the message, and yeah, it looks like for now the ideas are off the table, and I'm thankful for that. Thank you to everyone that responded, and I really appreciate it. So I'm shooting from my swivel seat chair because I am transitioning to hunting from a blind from hunting in a stand. I'm not going to give up hunting in the stand completely, but I've gotten to the point in my life where I can't sit in a stand for as long as I'd like to hunt. I'd like to hunt all day if I can, and yeah, I can hunt all day and not see anything. It doesn't bother me one bit to sit in the woods all day, sun up to sundown, without seeing a single deer. I know that that buck of a lifetime can show up 30 minutes before dark, and yeah, I want to up my chances by being there, but sitting in a tree stand all those hours might not be practical like as it used to be. So I'm learning to shoot from my swivel seat chair, going to make a blind, a natural blind, and do my archery hunting anyway from a ground position. So I'm practicing that. Why? Because I'm practicing bow hunting. I'm not practicing archery. I'm learning how to be a better bow hunter. I'm not learning how to be a better archer. I just feel like that my time is better well spent. So what I've got is I've got my 3D target out there. Another point about the 3D target is that I'm training my eye and my mind for what I'll see when crunch time comes. I've got a 3D target out there, and it's got an 8-point buck rack on it, and I got him three quarters of a turn away. In other words, he's quartering away and presenting a shot that's a little bit more difficult. I'm coming in from the back door into the lungs, not a perfect broadside shot every time, not at exactly 20 yards every time. Sometimes he might be at 15, might be at 25, might be a moving target. All of those things I want to try to simulate while I'm practicing bow hunting. Why? Because practical application only comes while you're hunting, right? And those are few and far between. How many times have you had a buck on public land in Florida inside bow range? Well, I've only had it a handful of times, but those few times taught me a lot. But I want to try and simulate what it's like in my practice. So I shoot from my tree stand, straight down, a little bit out, 15 yards, 10 yards, back again. From my swivel seat chair on my cushion, I'm shooting here and there, trying to replicate what it'd be like. But I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say, right? I don't want to completely abandon the idea of being a better shot. I want to be a good, accurate archer. One of the tips that I got, that I heard someone else say, and they got it from somebody else, that got it from somebody else, that got it from somebody else, was the follow through. What's it mean to follow through, or better yet, what's it mean not to follow through? And the way it was put to me was that you were looking for the result of your shot before the shot was complete. And this also applies with rifle and shotgun, wing shooting, that you need to follow through the shot. And the way you follow through the shot in archery is you follow the arrow to the target through the shot. And I can almost predict 2 seconds after I've, 1 second, a half a second after I've let go of my release and I watch that arrow fly, whether or not I did a proper follow through. And the way to define it, and the way to the way it was explained to me, was that you need to learn to be the arrow. That is, to watch the arrow fly and to be the arrow and fly with the arrow through the air to the target. This is what it means to follow through properly. And yeah, it has helped me to learn how to be the arrow. When I come to full draw, get behind the peep, hit my release in a time frame which my target species, which was probably going to be a deer or a hog, right, is moving through the kill zone, moving through the shooting lane. And it can get a little nerve-wracking. And that's part of the experience that you'll never ever replicate in your backyard, as I'm trying to replicate here. And that brings us to another topic. Learn how to be the arrow. Learn how to follow through. It helped me a lot to think that way. And when I come to full draw and I release that arrow, to watch it and follow those few seconds. Don't stop aiming or completing the shot to see the results of your shot. Let it play out and follow through. And yeah, another thing that I've learned down through the years is that bow hunting is an experience in and of itself. And the way I have decided that I become a better bow hunter is through experience. And the experience, most of the experience that I've ever gotten has been through gun hunting. That gun hunting has taught me to be a better bow hunter. Without gun hunting, I lose a lot of lining up the shot. I lose a lot of those moments when I first saw my target species, when I was sitting in my tree stand, hadn't seen anything for 3 or 4 hours, then all of a sudden, bam, there he is, right? And he's on the outside edge of cover. The moment can come when he disappears back in that cover, and the opportunity is gone. And that's heartbreaking. But gun hunting will teach you how to line up that shot. It will prepare you for the mental aspects of buck fever. Learning how to deal with buck fever. What's buck fever? Buck fever is when the moment comes and your mind and your ability to function is challenged. And suddenly you realize that the opportunity to be gone any second if you don't react properly, and not knowing what to do. Do I move here? Do I move there? Do I aim here? Should I move now? Should I wait? All of those things create an atmosphere where we kind of lose control of our thought process. And knowing that we're losing control of our thought process causes the whole event to fall into chaos. And it can cost us, right? Yeah, we don't want, I promise you, it's much easier to learn to deal with buck fever after you've killed 2 or 3 decent bucks with your rifle before you kill 2 or 3 with your bow and arrow. Dealing with buck fever is an obstacle. It's a hurdle that you must overcome. And if you've not killed a lot of deer, if you've not had your dream buck right in the focus, right there in your face, in that moment, after several years of hunting, yeah, it comes raining down and it can turn into a very sad, sad day. That's full of disappointment, but we need those sad days. We need that learning experience. All I'm saying is, don't pass up gun season because you want to be a bow hunter. Bow hunt during the archery season. Let archery season give way to gun season. And then pick up your rifle and learn to be a good gun hunter. Those experiences will prepare you for when that moment comes with a bow and arrow. I have missed a lot of deer with my bow, but all of it has been on the ladder of success. Even though it's a failure, I'm climbing that ladder to the desired outcome, and that is a successful hunt with my bow. And yeah, I deal with going hunting and coming home empty-handed every season, over and over and over again. And I deal with non-hunters who question, well, why didn't you kill one? Well, you mean to tell me you did all that hunting and you didn't even kill one? I wouldn't even bother. And yeah, I had a guy on Facebook one day, because I like to post on Facebook hunts, you know, pictures of whatever I see and things that I've seen and places I've been. I like putting them on Facebook. And somebody said one day, they said, always posting a hunt, but never posting a kill. And yeah, I was right there. I knew that I wouldn't post a kill on Facebook till one day. One day that time came. It all came together. Suddenly, that feller was eating his words, right? And I'm not just talking about a little bitty buck. All that work, all that patience, all that time that I invested, and having to listen to all the naysayers, yeah, it finally paid off. And I've got that great book. I've got that great memory. What an accomplishment. What a moment. And yeah, people, they don't get it, right? And I want that for you. And the way you get there is hunt, 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 and learn and build on your experiences. Be the arrow. Take up bow hunting. Take up your rifle. Learn from your gun experiences. Apply them to archery. And yeah, that's the way we succeed in the long run, not just in the first season, not just in the second season. It might be 5, 6 seasons down the road. You mean to tell me you drove all the way out to Colorado and you went elk hunting and you didn't even see one? Yep, until one day I saw my first bull elk. I had my first close encounter. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it for them. Doing it for me and the experiences that I get. So I'm going to continue here shooting my 3D target. I'm going to train my eye and my mind. I'm going to continue to be the arrow. I'm going to continue to shoot from my tree stand down onto my 3D target. And I'm going to continue to add to all of my experiences, which hopefully one day soon, for you and for me, that it will come out to be a successful hunt, and it'll happen just like that. It'll happen on a day that we least expected it. And yeah, I can't wait. All right, I hope you guys are getting ready. We got 2 weeks till the opener here, and I'm excited. All right, love you guys. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time. See you. Bye.